Hello and welcome to Heart for Home. My name is Diana and here I am at Dominical Beach here in Costa Rica. And I just want to take a moment to show you how it looks, and just have a little chat about faith and going after the dreams and the visions that God puts in our hearts. And while I talk, I'd like to show you this beautiful beach. Very popular beach here in Costa Rica. Lots of people come here super early today. And so all the surfers are out and lots of waves. Let me show you here. See all the surfers there. So I just want to talk a little bit about what it looks like to go after our dreams. I believe that God puts dreams and visions in our hearts. And some people are aware of those dreams and visions, and some are not in touch with those dreams and visions that are in their hearts. And you need a vision to give you motivation to do things in life. You need dreams. Like, those are the things that keep you motivated, that keep people going. But I know that where there's no vision, people don't move forward. Because it's having a vision, a dream for your life that keeps you motivated, keeps you moving forward, keeps you, wanting to keep going with life. And I believe that not only does God give us dreams and visions, but that when we go after them, He's the one who gives us the grace to be able to live it, and He gives us the strength. And I believe those dreams and visions, going after them is, for most of us, a step of faith, and I think a lot of us have dreams and visions in our hearts, but there's fear about going after them. Doubts, maybe I'm thinking too big, or doubts about whether we're capable. But what I see is that once we take the first step and we actually begin to pursue the things that God has put in our hearts, He meets us along the way and He guides our steps. He guides our journey. Beautiful. All these dogs. And He puts the right people in our way at the right time. He puts the right resources in our way at the right time. But we need to take that step of faith and actually start. It's the greenery here. Lots of dogs here. A lot of dogs love the water. Aww.
Big dog.
So, what dreams has God put in your heart? What's the vision that you have for your future, for your family, maybe for your career? What's that burning fire inside of you? What's that? There's things that we are meant to do, and it just burns inside us, like a strong passion. It's more than just like a desire, but it's like more like a calling. Things that maybe have been on your heart and mind for years, and it's not just, it's just a moment, or I was excited and I have this idea of things I want to do, but it's things that have been in your heart and your mind for years that you've wanted to do. That's always been a theme in your life, but you never went after it or gave yourself the opportunity to do it. And I think for almost all of us, the thing that holds most of us back is fear. Whether that's fear of failure, fear of not knowing what to do, or I think the other thing that holds a lot of people back is you need to plan. Knowing everything before stepping forward. But I think that's fear too. Because it's like, okay, I know everything, so I can feel safe and that everything's going to work out. Right? But faith requires us to step into the unknown. That's a big part of faith. Every time I'm taking a step of faith in my own life, there's always an aspect of the unknown. Things that I don't have the answer to, but I have to figure out along the way. And I think that's what makes the journey fun. Is that it's like it's fun to figure things out along the way. And we don't always have to have everything figured out. And just to see that God will provide those answers as we go along. And we don't have to have it perfectly planned and this and that. God makes those provisions for everything we need. Whether that's food or meeting the right people, the right connections. He'll make those provisions. Great ideas. You know, because I think sometimes when we think of provision, God providing, we think of only God providing food or something like that, but God's provision is for everything. He'll give you great ideas. He'll help you connect with the right people. He'll help you go the right turn, left or right, you know. And we don't always have to have it all figured out. So for my husband and I, it's been a very interesting journey, diving into things and just going for it, not having everything figured out, and yet just being okay with that and trusting that things will fall into place at the right time. Got some waves coming here. Get too close because I'm not gonna get my pants all wet. I know you got some beach lovers here, so beautiful. And the other thing I thought of here is how driving around Costa Rica and seeing so much nature and just how grand nature is, how big God is, really makes problems seem so much smaller, you know? It's like your problems shrink when you see the greatness of God. Things that seem like a big deal, the worries, they're basically washed away because you just see the greatness of nature and you're like, why am I worrying about this? You know? Things are put into perspective. That's what I'm trying to say. Things are put into perspective. Yes. So this is actually my first time here in Unicall. So everything you're seeing, I'm seeing for the first time also. It's just very relaxing and I look forward to seeing what it's going to look like when the sun comes back up. Thank you for joining me today for this little nature walk and talk. And I hope that whatever dreams have been placed in your heart, whatever vision you have for your life, that you gain more clarity and you go after them. Because once you make that step, first step to go, that's when the journey begins and just life becomes very interesting. You know, so yeah. Thank you for joining me. Wishing you a wonderful day. Feliz dia. Dios bendiga. God be with you and God bless your home. Bye.